Guitar Buddies had a request today for some strokes, so I had a look, and this one's a really fun one. Last Night, great song. So we've got on the intro, I'm playing just an octave. I'm just playing an octave C. So just playing 3 on the A string and 5 on the G string, and then I'm putting into that an F and a G in the middle. So I'm playing 3, 3, 5, 3, 5, 5. Okay, so that's basically the intro. And the verse chords are a C. And I've got 2 guitars playing. Interestingly, if you look online, there's some sort of chord charts for this and stuff. And they write it out as like C, D minor, E minor, all that. But really it's just 3 chords, and it changes because of the bass. So I'll explain it as I go through. So the first chord's a C, and I've got one guitar sort of playing there, another guitar playing just that C in the 8th position. So I've got the bar chord in the 3rd position, then 10, 9, 8 on the top 4 strings. And then we go to this chord. So I'm playing basically an F chord, 7 and 5 and 6 and 5. Now the bass is played a D. So if you were to put the D in, it kind of becomes a D minor 7. Okay, so I guess that's why the chords have written it out on the charts. But the guitar's just really playing the F with the bass kind of making it a D minor 7. So it's just simpler than you think. So it's just... And again, it goes to a G. Okay, it just stays on that for like... Yeah, and again, the bass is going from a G, then it goes to an E. So basically, you know, with a G in the bass, it's a G chord. With an E in the bass, it's an E minor 7. But the guitar's just playing the top bit, and the root note is kind of changing it. So I'm just playing 7, 5, 6, 5, moving that up to 9, 7, 8, 7, and that's all. And the other chords again, just C, then 5, 6, 5 and 7, 8, 7. Okay, and then in the choruses I'm just playing the intro again. Yeah, so it's just that octave with the F and the G in the middle. Okay, and then we've got this nice little sort of solo. So that's played over C. Go to an F. Then what I'm playing here is a G7 sharp 5. Play 3, 3 on E and D, and 4, 4. No, so more like that. Kind of a stop. That's the chords for the solo. I've added a little virtual pedal on my amp for the solo, a little cheap screamer type pedal. And what I'm playing here is, it's all around the C blues scale. I'm starting with a slow bend. So I'm bending on 13 and F up to a G on the top string. And then I'm releasing, pulling off. So 13, 11, 13 on B. Then I'm back to 11, but giving it a push. And then a kind of snappy push back on 13. And then I'm playing that kind of release again. And so just same as before. Release 11, 13. And then I'm playing an A and an E flat together, so you get a little discord. So I'm playing 10 and 11. And then I've got... So I'm playing F, E flat, A, D. Okay, so I've got 10 on G, 11 on E, and then 10 and 10 on B and E. Then a G on 8, and then just a bend on 11, bending towards the C and then hitting the C on top on 8 on the E string. And then again. So do that again. So play that little one twice, that little lick, and then I've just got just a little pull on an E flat on 8 to a C on 10, and then just a sort of tremolo picking on 8, 8, 8, C minor, and then again a little slow push on that E flat on 11, and there's the solo. And then you're just back into the other bits of the song we've already learnt and just ended on that octave. All right, so great fun, and we'll take a look next at the bass. The bass part, I'm coming in on the intro with F to G, just twice, 3 on the D string to 5. Then C on 3 on the A string. D on 5, and a little fill, D, E to G, and you sustain that G, and then come back down, G, G, E on 7 to D, so 5, 7, 5 on A and D, that sustains, back, then repeat. And then it starts putting a couple of fills. So, just a little on the C, G, A, C, C. So you go to the E string, hammer, 3 to 5, and then back to C on 3 on the A string. And to get to the D, same notes, but just finish on a D last. 3, 5, 3, 5. And that's just the same. So that's just a little variation that comes in. Okay, but it's pretty straightforward. And then you're back into all that, back into verse and chorus. Is a little stop. Okay, then back into little F to G again, little break. On the guitar solo, I'm just playing C to F, and then just a G octave, so it's 3, 1, 3, the octave. Then back into that F to G section, little stop on the G, then back into that, then a little couple of bars just a C, then back, bit of that, stop on the G at the end, guitar carries for a couple of bars, and hey presto, you're done. Great fun to play, and as always, thanks for watching buddies, cheers.